Hey guys, welcome back to Ashes and Iron. This is my second vlog post. This one I'm going to run a little bit differently. This one I'm kind of just going to go over a little bit of what my history has been like with fitness, what it was like for me throughout my active addiction, and now how key working out in the gym is as a part of my recovery. So a year ago, I couldn't even picture myself having a routine. I was deep in my addiction. I was burned out. I was depressed. Now, by showing up for myself, it's helping me build structure I never thought I'd be able to handle again. So, my fitness journey prior to active addiction, I was regimented and calculated to the point of obsessive, really. Measuring meals to the gram to ensure I was getting enough carbs, protein, and vitamins, following a program and documenting all the sets and weight I lifted, and almost never allowing myself the proper recovery my body needed so that muscle could rebuild. I was a perfectionist with it, and it got to the point that if I hadn't gotten 2 to 3 meals in before the time I like to work out at, which is usually around 2 p.m., I'd consider the day as wasted, beat myself up for it, and in the long run, this inevitably led to major burnout. And through this, I'd forgotten to enjoy the gym for what it was for me, which was a form of cathartic release and therapy. So while I was in active addiction, I couldn't even comprehend going to the gym. My self-esteem was shot. I had gotten pretty bad injury. I wasn't eating, and I could go days at a time without sleeping because of the drugs. So coming back in the gym, while I always knew it would be something I'd need to do to begin my recovery, became really daunting, scary, and I was filled with the fear of judgment of others. But just like how recovery from addiction begins with changing a thought of one day to day one, you just need to start the climb. And that day one, I'm not going to lie, sucked. Muscles I hadn't used in years groaned. My injury was a huge obstacle at first, and the days of muscle ache were all big challenges. But I gave myself patience and acceptance and allowed myself to begin small and over time build up to longer, harder workouts. And today it's become the best part of my day again, something I look forward to. So now that we've covered a little bit of what it was like for me before and during, I wanted to talk about a few of the benefits to using fitness in recovery. So number one, exercise reduces cravings. As addicts, we become accustomed to immediate rushes of dopamine when we use, which we produce naturally when we work out or complete tasks or other hobbies and interests. Two, our lives while in active addiction is filled with chaos. Like I mentioned, I barely slept or ate, and when I did sleep, I would be sleeping all day because I was using all night. The gym has become a staple component in structuring my day, allowing myself to build a life with routine and order again. And as the mental health component is huge for me as well, as a person diagnosed with ADHD and now having been through addiction, my life has been dominated by impulsive acts and behaviors. The gym has brought rhythm and discipline back to my life, something that growing up in a competitive sport like swimming helped me massively as a kid. And I've also been diagnosed with chronic depression, which can be so overwhelmingly oppressive at times that I can't get out of bed. Working out daily uh, proves that I can move again, that I'm not broken. And there's something healing about showing up for yourself, sweating through the pain and realizing you can do hard things. So moving forward with the gym, what my personal routine and what my mindset is like going into the gym. So I'm the type of person that needs some sort of accountability. In the gym, even with the knowledge and experience I've gained over the years, my laziness to skip exercises I don't like, or the last few reps of a set, or even doing the smaller muscle groups that I just don't care to train, can take over without something holding me accountable. So I used to have a coach that I check in with week by week. He'd give me meal plans and workout programs, and those things really helped me to get started and build that discipline. But now that I'm starting over and I'm in a recovery center, life's a bit different for me. I don't have the coach for that accountability, so right now I just use an app to track my workouts, which isn't nearly as beneficial, but like I said, right now it's about starting small and having some structure. My meals here are also provided for me at the treatment center, so while I may not be achieving the perfect nutrition, having meals consistently provided for me allows me the freedom to work on other components of my recovery without the stresses of meal prepping, cleaning the kitchen, measuring meals. And while one day I know that those duties will become mine to take over again, by that time I'll have built up the space in my mind to handle all of that because I started small. I'll also mention that just because you're starting to work out, that doesn't mean all your thoughts and cravings of using are going to evaporate. Those days can and will still happen. The gym provides you an outlet to get through those moments. You can go work out for that 30 minutes or up to an hour and a half to get through that urge to use. And even afterwards, sometimes your day can pile up again, even after you've finished at the gym, and that urge will come back and you'll feel stuck. That's something that will gradually fade as you begin to recognize you've made progress. You've shown up for yourself even on the hard days in the past, so you can get through this moment too. Now, just to close, recovery in the gym isn't just about not using. It's about doing what you can and rebuilding and showing up for yourself, like I said. If you're struggling with addiction, depression, or just feel lost, the gym might not fix everything, but it's one place where you can start rebuilding, one rep at a time. So once again, thank you all for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. As I said in the last video, I'm trying to just get the message out there to people so that they can find some hope. And even if I can just only help one person find the inspirations or inspire one person so that they can go out and find the help that they need with their problems in mental health, addiction, starting in the gym, that's all this accounts for. So once again, thank you for joining me. Have a blessed day.